Hi, and welcome to the Skincarma Pod. I'm Carmine, the creator and voice of the Skincarma blog. With more than 25 years in beauty as a brand builder, copywriter, and skincare junkie, I'm putting my product wisdom and expertise to work demystifying skincare. On today's episode of the Skincarma Pod, I'm joined by Clara Cárdenas, one-third of the powerhouse trio behind Pipa Skin Care, the breakout brand rewriting the rules of skincare for preteens. That's kids and tweens aged 8 to 12. I first met Clara at the Beauty Matter Next 50 Summit in downtown LA this past October. Over lunch, I was delighted by her charm, her wit, and the insights, commitment, and imagination it took to bring Pipa to life. The brand is the brainchild of Clara and her two co-founders, Kristi, an esthetician with 2 decades of hands-on experience, and Corey, a mathematician turned designer turned logistics savant. Pipa Skincare was born of a simple but universally relatable moment. Kristi's daughter, Pipa, had hit that age where she wanted real skincare, but everything on the market was either too childish, too harsh, or just too grown up. So these 3 friends and moms with 8 kids between them created something truly innovative, age-appropriate, pediatrician-backed, trend-smart skincare that kids want to use, and more importantly, that moms can trust. Beauty is complex, and creating something compelling that resonates with 2 different audiences is no small feat. Yet, from a national launch at Sprouts to TikTok-driven moments like their Halloween drop with creator Gianna, not to mention the complicated world of bottles, caps, warehouses, and labs, Clara brings a founder's eye for operations, marketing, and big picture strategy. This is a conversation about building a brand for a generation that's growing up faster than every generation before it, and doing it with integrity, intention, and a whole lot of creativity. Let's do this. Let's talk with Clara. Clara, hi.
Hi, thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. I loved it.
I'm excited to have you, and I'm so happy to see you again.
So happy to see you again, Carmine.
Yeah.
It's a
Wait,
pleasure.
do I call you Clara or Clary?
My name is Clara, but my nickname is Clary.
Okay.
Yeah.
For our purposes, I'm calling you Clary from now on.
Amazing. Perfect.
And you can call me Carm.
Carm. Okay, got it.
That's my nickname.
Perfect.
All right, so welcome to the Skincarma Pod. I want to start with, who you are and where you grew up and your career path, like the whole backstory of Clary.
Of course. So, well, basically, I was born in Boston. My parents were studying there, but I went back to Venezuela when I was 1 year old. So I spent 30 years there, and 29 to be exact, 29 years there. In Venezuela, I studied in a Catholic school. Then I studied economics. Then I thought I was going to pursue the finance path, and one of the best friend, my brother's best friend, invited me to join in him startup. He was starting the first daily deal website in Venezuela. It was like Groupon, and Venezuela didn't have e-commerce. It was back in 2010. There weren't any commerces in Venezuela. I mean, it was like very, very, very early, and I was super excited. I was very young. We were all very young, and we started that business without, any expertise at all. Just like we just wanted to do things differently, and we built a very interesting company. I led the company for 6 years. We had over 60 employees. It's starting to get big. Then Venezuela, there were a lot of things happening in the country, and the economic issues, and it impacted a lot. And well, we ended up merging with another company, and at the end, I started the year 6. I stepped back and decided to start another company. It was related to tourism in Venezuela and Colombia. I was there only for a year, and then my husband was transferred to Mexico, and there I didn't know what to do. I mean, I had my entrepreneurial background, but I didn't know This is a new country. A lot of people. It was Mexico. It's like, I don't know if you have been there, but it's like a huge city. Mexico City. It's like overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to do. I have a couple of good friends there, and then I started like applying to every single job that I you can't imagine, and I got an offer from Facebook, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was like it was really amazing to have the opportunity to be there. And I remember my first day with the badge with my name on it. It was like, this is like, they don't know who they hire me. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm here. And the first time I saw Mark Zuckerberg in person. I mean, you have like Q&As in person every
Yeah.
Friday, and you get to see him in person. And I remember I just wrote in on Substack about that. I was just sitting in front row because I mean you have to watch him like in front row. And the first thing that went into my head when I saw him coming like very closely come, he's super close to people. I mean, he's changing the world, and at the same time he's very he's very friendly. And the first thing that got into my head was like, why is his forehead like so greasy? It was my first like, I mean, in my head I wrote about it because then I started analyzing, and I said like my brain was like desperately trying to humanize him.
Yeah.
Because so, but yes, and after Facebook, I worked there for 3 years. After that, I had my first daughter, and then I started to doing some growth marketing advisory. I have like my entrepreneurial background, my the technical part of working at Facebook. At Facebook, my job was to help retailers and e-commerce doing their paid media strategy.
Oh God, that's huge.
That was huge. It was an
Yeah.
amazing experience. And then, yeah, after doing that, I started doing some advisory, and with a very good friend that came from Google. We had like similar backgrounds, and that's why Kristi, my business
Your
partner,
co-founder. Yeah.
reached out. We are like cousins. We know since childhood. She knew that I was advising people like how to grow their company, and I was
Mm.
really enjoying the job. But to be honest, I had like the entrepreneurial thing inside. I knew I wanted to build something, but maybe not yet. I wasn't sure. Kristi shared the idea about Pipa. She's an esthetician. She always wanted to build her own product. And she told me, like, Clara, please help me. What are the steps to follow if I want to build a company? So I started helping her as a friend. Then she came up with a name because it's her daughter name. And
Mm.
she came with the idea, like, I want to build a product, but not another skincare product. I want to build something for my own daughter. She's starting to ask for skincare, and she couldn't find anything that was suitable for young skin. I mean, if she found something that was good, she was like, okay, no, this acid, or this is parabens, or this is this specific ingredient that they shouldn't be using at 9 year old.
Yeah.
And so she went back to the baby aisle in the supermarkets or the pharmacies, and Pipa, her daughter, was like, I'm not going to use that. I mean, that's not fun. That's aesthetic. So I started helping Kristi, and once she had like the whole idea, she found the laboratories here. She wanted something made in US. So I like as advising her, and once I I felt she had like the entire thing, we decided to partner. And I knew we needed one more person to help us, like someone that could help us build the website, like a programmer. And Cody,
Mm.
also, we have known, the three of us has known since childhood. She's like I mean, she's a genius. And I have worked her with her before because one of my clients and the growth marketing advisory, I had she worked as a freelancer for my client, and I knew she was a genius. And I was like, Kristi, let's reach out to Cody. Well, coincidentally, Cody was searching for skincare for her daughter Emma, that was
Mm.
9 at the time. So it was like all clicked. And to put the story a little bit more funny, Cody's younger, who's 5. It's her name is Sophia, but she called herself Pipa. So we have two daughters that are called Pipa. It was like all to be. And yeah, so we started we started like working together August 2023, launched February 2024. And the whole idea behind Pipa is to bring a solution uh, to all these Sephora kid trends kids that want to start their skincare routine, that love their all the cool products, but aren't using the right ingredients. And yeah, we also have like the mission to empower girls with education, and also moms. A lot of moms just they don't know, and they buy $100 things at Sephora that has a lot of fragrances and aren't good for the kids. And the impact it's not only about breakouts, but it's more about they can have hormone disruption. I mean, they could have their periods earlier because they are using the wrong products. It's their skin barrier could be damaged for life. I mean, it's not a minor thing to use the wrong product. So yeah, we feel this a big opportunity, and we feel a big responsibility because it's something that we're building for our own daughters.
Yeah, I mean, you touched on every concern today about a young person, a child, a tween. The products target ages 8 to 12. Yeah. Um, and I completely get it. I think, I jotted this down. I was actually going to bring it up. I was going to bring it up later. I think I saw this on one of the product pages. I think it was on the moisturizer page because it's referencing a moisturizer. And it says, this is no longer your $60 moisturizer being wasted in the bathroom. It's hers and she actually uses it. Like, she wants stuff. She wants stuff for her.
Yeah.
But we always did, right? Like, I think back to when I was a kid and when I was that young, like, I don't even think I washed my face with a face cleanser. I'm sure I used bar soap or body cleanser or shampoo. And then when I started getting acne, I was using those horrible alcohol pads.
The worst.
The worst.
What was the name? I know I can't say the name, but the scrubs, the horrible scrubs. I used that daily.
Oh yes.
And then the Clean and Clear. I used Clean and Clear and the horrible scrubs that damaged my whole skin for years.
St. Ives. You're talking about St. Ives.
Exactly.
Yes, the apricot scrub.
The peach fragrance. You know the one? Yeah.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, that was my routine.
So bad for your skin. It's amazing that we've recovered. Like, the body can actually recover, but let's not do any damage to start, right?
Yeah. And it's a lot. We are all about prevention. And then if everyone, I mean, I don't know, at what age did you start using SPF?
Oh, it wasn't, like you were talking about daily on my face?
Yeah.
Well, when I was a teenager, I only used sunscreen when I went to the beach.
Wow, but sunscreen, okay.
Wow. Yeah, which was not often. I hated going to the beach because I was a fat kid and I didn't want to take my shirt off. Yeah. So little did I know that being a fat kid saved me later because I didn't get that kind of sun damage. But I started seriously, I got into beauty and cosmetics when I was 22.
Okay. So
and it was then I started using a sunscreen, and around that same time I started using sunscreen around my eye area.
I know.
So I was lucky. That's
you're lucky. I mean, and the thing of that tip that putting a little bit of sunscreen surrounding your eyes, it's something that everyone should know.
Yeah.
And we aren't aware. I mean, it's you because you wear, and you are so fortunate that to got involved in that world early on. In case it was like at 27, and right now my 6-year-old uses skincare sunscreen every day, and we should exactly, and not every sunscreen, 100% mineral sunscreen.
Yeah.
I think it's the type of things that I've learned later, and I feel it's a responsibility for people to understand it's not about how they look. It's about to take care of if you take care of what your children eat, they also you have to take care of what they put on their skin. I mean, the skin is the largest organ on our body. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like a minor thing.
It is very cool. I think that you're teaching your children. You have how many?
I do. I have a 6-year-old and a almost 4-year-old.
And are they both girls?
No, a girl and boy.
Oh,
They
cool.
use Pipa every day of their lives. They have the cleanser on the bathroom, and once they know, I have to wash my hair, exactly that one. I have to wash my hair first, then get the shampoo, rinse over my face, and then use the cleanser. I mean, they already know that.
Yeah. So it's super cool that you're teaching them these habits, these really healthy habits early on.
Yeah,
And maybe they won't need Botox in their 20s,
hopefully,
right? Like
hopefully.
hopefully. Well, they won't have they won't have the damage that needs to be corrected.
I know.
Um I'm so fascinated about how you came about these formulas. There's so many brands talk about, the claim that they're for all ages, for all skin types. My personal favorite is gentle enough for sensitive skin. Like, come on. So, formulation standards for tweens are wildly different than formulation standards for adults, or even just teens a couple years older. Like, how is the formulation process for you targeting
I
this younger consumer?
I hope Kristi was here, but to give you an example, for the
Mm,
moisturizer, it's over 20 samples in
hmm
order to get to the perfect. Uh, First, the process is deciding the ingredients, and to define the ingredients, Kristi partners with endocrinologists, dermatologists to validate the right ingredients that young skin could use. After deciding the ingredients, you have to work with a chemist that is in charge of uh, doing the right mix and the right percentage of ingredients that that made them like look good and feel good on screen on skins, and
Yeah,
that's the most difficult part. Because I mean, you can combine very good ingredients, but when you haven't them combined, it doesn't feel good on your skin. So that's a hard process. It takes almost a year. I
mm,
mean, Kristi started formulating the first rounds, like I may say, like June 2023, and we launched February 2024. So after having like the correct formula, it started testing. We have like different no, not type, like groups of testing with very very sensitive skin, and then we start growing. Right now we're testing among 60, 70 girls before the official launch. So we have like tester group, and we make sure that it's good, that they feel good with the products, they like the product, and it's good for the skin. I mean,
I was actually going to ask you, you're testing on the target consumer, you're testing on this young kid?
they are super involved. You can imagine Pipa, or Kristi's daughter,
Yeah.
they define the colors, the fonts, the new products. And I mean, these mini testers are the one that tells, right now I want X product. I love this one, and they bring like, this is my skincare basket, and I have like 40 skincare products that they should not use. We were like,
Yeah.
you keep the bottle, but do not use what's inside.
Yeah.
So yes, that part of having the target at home makes the all the difference, because we hear them, they make the decisions, we understand what they're looking for, and we just bring like the safer alternative to what they are aiming.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like you've nailed it. And I'll tell you where I mentioned this to you before, where you really nail it is in your messaging on your website. I'm so fascinated by the way the conversation you're having with parents and how you talk genuinely about being moms and being moms of girls, and wanting to create products for your daughters that your daughters will want to use, and we have the same concerns that you have. It's really relatable. If I were a mother and I had a young girl who was, you know, craving her own skincare, like, it would really speak to me.
Thank you so much, Carmen. Coming from you, that you're a copywriter and
Yeah.
understand that it's not something that you put on ChatGPT. We take very seriously understanding our target. our buyer's persona, it's Megan. We made her up.
Megan.
Megan
Yes.
is from California, and it's like an 11 long page description on how she talks, what she has on her kitchen, what she wears, where does she eat, what does she eat, what brands does she like, how does she talk, how does she speak, which kind of groups she has. So it's on really understanding the brain and the consumer behavior, and then after understanding that, okay, let's speak to that, let's speak to the need. I mean, and it's all, everything, it's trial and error. I mean, we're in constant change, constantly learning that this is a word that we should be using more, this is something that they ask us frequently. We were an event on Monday, and
Mhm.
Kristi started share. A lot of girls were raising their hands speaking about black pores, and Kristi started sharing like, okay, you have to understand that pores doesn't open or shut. I mean, it's like, and the girls were like, wow, they didn't know, we didn't know that. And we were like, okay, this
Yeah.
is the type of content that we have to start sharing. And it's by listening to the consumer and really and being really careful, and we are very intentional about that, like listening to the consumer, understanding what's the real need, understanding that it changes. And that's how we craft how we speak it to our website. And Cody, it's the one that made all this magic happens, and that you can see on our website.
Well, you each have your strengths. I love that you brought up that point, and I bet you anything, there's people listening to this saying, what do you mean my pores don't open and close? Of course they do. Of course they don't. The reason your pores look large is because they're filled with gunk, and you can see the pore. You're not supposed to have gunk in your pores. And, yes, they stretch as you get older, but once they stretch, you can't shrink them again.
Exactly.
So it's such a good point. But let's jump into the products because the products are kind of amazing.
Thank
We
you.
have the Squeaky Clean
Yes,
cleanser.
part of
This
the
product is this product is phenomenal. It's $17. Actually, I think it's so fascinating. Like the even the pricing is perfect.
Thank you.
Like the moisturizer, this moisturizer is fantastic. I use it. I'm not a 10-year-old girl, and I love this moisturizer,
Thank you.
and it's $19. It's called Smooth Operator. And then there's the incredible Sensational, right? Sensational sunscreen, 100% mineral sunscreen. It's $24. I love this product.
Thank you.
It's really really an elegant mineral sunscreen. It's
Thank
a pleasure to use. I have no white cast. Of course, we were joking a little bit earlier that I'm like a Fitzpatrick 1.5. So I'm not
you.
I'm not really,
First, but yes, that okay, that's
yeah. I'm not someone that has to worry so much about a sunscreen unless it's a tinted sunscreen, which are always too much for me. And actually, they always dye my facial hair. So
all
I'm
right.
not right?
On it.
Nobody thinks about that. They're not thinking about a man my age with, facial hair and a tinted sunscreen is going to dye his hair.
That's a
Um,
okay.
and then there's this is hypochloric acid. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. This wonderful spray that helps keep your skin clear. It gets into your pores, it clears out pores. It's gentler than salicylic acid.
Wait.
Really phenomenal. And then this is a hydrating spray,
Yeah.
correct?
The
Glogo?
Glogo facial mist with
Yeah.
niacinamide and green tea.
Yes.
Organic.
It's incredible. If you
Organic.
want a spray on niacinamide, it's right here. Actually, I'm going to take my glasses off and I'm going to spray it on.
Amazing. Thank you.
There you go. So talk about each of the products. So
Yes.
the squeaky clean,
That's
the cleanser.
it's the first step that we should all do. Wash our faces. And I want to reinforce this point. I mean, a lot of there may be moms listening to this podcast and saying, like, my girl shouldn't use this. I mean, everyone should wash their face. And I mean, when you had a baby, when they are born, we all use moisturizers, cream. We all use those products, right?
Yeah.
We all need to wash our faces, especially twins that do a lot of sports that are outside. I mean, we have to wash our face. This cleanser, the most amazing part about this cleanser, and this is one of my favorites product. We have two favorite products: the cleanser and the skin saver. I'll tell you why. But this one, it's amazing because it has aloe vera and papaya seed extract, and the papaya seed extract, it's like a very mild moisturizer, exfoliate,
Exfoliate. Yeah.
exfoliate, and it's perfect for young skin. And yes, it's foaming, so it rinses easily. And yes, it's the
I can't demonstrate it here because I won't be able to get it off.
we just have a new bottle. I will send you the later after
Okay.
it with a blue pump instead of white.
Okay.
It'll be fun. Yes.
Got it. Excellent. Terrific cleanser for everybody.
Thank you.
And then next is the moisturizer.
Yes. So the moisturizer, it's the hydrating part of our routine. It has squalene, it has green tea, vitamin D, vitamin E. So it's really, really soft. When you put it on your skin, you feel it really, really soft. And yes, it's for me a moisturizer is the part. It's the part that you can't skip. I mean, you have to moisturize constantly, especially if you are right now in winter. It's we have to moisturize many times a day.
Yeah, yeah. I can't get enough moisture. Of course, this isn't enough for me in January in New York winter. I need facial oils at this point.
Yes, the products. Narrative for products have fragrances, parabens, acids. I mean, we're all about clean, very clean ingredients that are safe for babies. Also, I mean, it's not the tween part. It's because they are already asking for it, but everyone
Right.
can use it.
Yeah. Okay, and then next is I think probably the most unique and interesting of the products, and this is the skin saver, and this is hypochloric acid.
Hypochlorous acid is like a magic ingredient. It's an acid that our own body produces to help fight bacteria. So this product, it's the concentration of hypochlorous acid, salt, and water. There are other brands that sell hypochlorous acid, but they mix it with other ingredients, and the hypochlorous acid dilutes easily. So if you mix it with other ingredients, the it doesn't perform that well. So we just put it hypochlorous acid. Well, yeah, when I say we, it's all about Kristi. Kristi put a lot of work into how the ingredients should be mixed, and it's only water, hypochlorous acid, and salt, sodium. And this spray works for a diaper rash for babies to clean the pacifier, sunburn, rosacea, psoriasis, for eczema, for after you do sports and you don't wash your face right away, you spray it and you have like this bacteria barrier, and you are going to avoid the acne. So I mean, this is magic. I have like one in my purse, one in my car. I have one everywhere because this for me it's the product that it's more than prevention. It helps with specific issues, and once you start using it, you'll see the difference. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's like it's a hidden secret. And it sounds like you have cans of hypochloric acid around like I have iPhone chargers.
Exactly. And one important thing that I didn't mention about our products is that we also do it purposely. All of our products are airless pump. That means that the kids are not able to put their hands on the entire product, because most of the tweens and girls may have their hand dirty. So if they put their hands on the product, it would have bacteria. So we are very careful about how they are presented and make sure that if they touch the product, it's just the surface, but not the product per se.
That's so smart, and that was the kind of insightful thinking that really struck me to start. Like, nobody's thinking about that. Of course they're going to put their fingers in it and not be necessarily clean. And then here's my fave.
The 100%, yeah, it's kind of my favorite. I mean, I love all my the sunscreen. It's amazing, 100% mineral sunscreen. I mean, and it's something that everyone should be using daily, and it's mineral because it creates the masks over the skin. There are it isn't bad to use other type of of sunscreens if you're older, but to younger faces, we should just create the barrier and don't use ingredients that can penetrate the so young skin. So
Yeah.
this is the perfect type of sunscreen that every young skin should be using.
And
Should
again, it's really pleasurable. I love this sunscreen. It blends really well.
well.
It's nice. It's nice. It's really nice to use. The packaging's great too. I mean, come
Thank
on.
you.
This packaging is so cute.
Thank you.
There, see? Sunscreen on my neck.
I mean, you're all set after this session.
Yeah, totally, right? And now you've tricked me into reapplying sunscreen in the middle of the day. Here you go. Not something I usually do, I have to admit.
We should be doing like set an alarm to wear more sun.
Totally. I mean, I have an alarm that goes off to remind me to take my supplements. So yeah, it's not a bad idea. So let's talk about your launch news about Sprouts. So that's super exciting. And it's so funny. I had never, we don't have Sprouts in New York. I had never heard of Sprouts until you mentioned it. And then I start watching this new Apple series called Pluribus. And there's a Sprouts in there. And I was like, why do I know this store? And then I was like, oh my God, they have Pipa.
Thank you so much. For us, it's like we haven't been able like to internalize what's been happening since we first started speaking with Sprouts like a year ago. So it's not very long, right? And we weren't sure about the retail strategy because it's hard. I mean, we have a lot of followers. We have had a lot of viral videos, thank God. But I mean, we're small brands. We're 3 moms working every day, every night. I'm like, it's 24/7. And retail, it's another business. So we were like, where, how, when? And then we found Sprouts a perfect match since they understand the stage we are in. They understood our products and they are giving us like a test first. Like we started with 15 stores. Now December 8th we're launching in 71 stores. And hopefully if all your listeners purchase their Pipa products our Sprouts, we can be in under over 400 stores nationwide.
Is that they have that many stores for something I'd never even heard of?
They are very, very big in the West Coast. And
okay.
They in Florida. They are just opening 5 or 6 stores. I'm pretty sure their plan is to be everywhere. It's very similar to Whole Foods in the type of products that you can
find.
The
old Whole Foods.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not like how you feel Whole Foods right now. A lot of people may feel that I've heard of people that say I used to shop at Whole Foods and now shop at Sprouts. And we feel blessed that we partner with them, and because we're the type of products that want to be in the places that people looking for products that with the right ingredients are at. So
who are your competitors in that space? Like for skincare at Sprouts?
If at Sprouts, I may say like the baby products.
Okay.
The baby aisle are the ones that have the good ingredients for tweens. If you ask me at Sephora, I can mention 300 brands, or I can mention brands meant for adults like Drunk Elephant or Glossier that you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
Right now, this year, we were speaking a year ago, it was like there are very, very small brands. Right now, this year was the year in which we were like, okay, someone else understood that there's a big opportunity here. So for us, it's a blessing because it's like someone else is validating that it's a big market there.
Yeah.
And well, it's also gave us the rush like to do things fast, maybe not faster, but like to keep it up.
So you're juggling like so many things: labs, packaging, caps, product fills, warehouses, and now retail. Like all the unglamorous reality of running a skincare business. I know it's all new to you. You had no idea that all of this stuff was going to be the case. And you're learning. Like, what's like one operational challenge you never saw coming that like makes you laugh, or maybe don't cry now, but maybe made you cry?
I can mention like a million stories. I can mention what happened today. I mean,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'll send you the picture just to give you the context. So, a couple of months ago, like no, 3 or 4 months ago, we were like, okay, what are the channels? Where are the possibilities? And we were like, let's go all in into TikTok shop. So I started like reading, learning all the YouTube videos that you could find about TikTok shop. I was there. We hired someone, and a very good friend. She has become a perfect part of the team. And we were like, okay, let's do it. So we studied a lot about TikTok shop. I started like sending samples, seeing what it happened, like not knowing what will happen. And then it was in August. August, nothing happened. September, nothing happened. October, nothing. We're like, and I was like the one pushing more, so I feel a little bit guilty because we had invested a lot of time and money, like sending samples, talking to creators. I mean, it was a lot. And then suddenly, end of October, like something happened and sales started like coming like crazy. When I say crazy, like crazy. And we were the one fulfilling the TikTok orders because it was like our. I mean, it was 2 orders, 3 orders. I mean, it didn't represent anything for the business. So once it started skyrocketing, we were like, oh my God, okay, what we're gonna do? So we went to Kristi's garage, started calling to the warehouses, like, we don't have inventory here, please send it. So we have a warehouse here in Florida. They sent over through Uber. Then that day, we ran out of that inventory and we were like just like sampling boxes. Then we ran out of the smooth operator, calling the laboratory. The laboratory told us like, no, it's Thanksgiving. I'm already closing the production. We were like, no, please, you have to produce. I mean, we have to fulfill these orders because you have also like the pressure from TikTok that you have to deliver. You have 84 hours to deliver. So I mean, this morning was we have had 4 like crazy days in a row, and it's the type of things that we were like, if we would have known that this would have happened. I mean, but it's part of the process. Yeah, it has happened. I mean, if I can, we can make a movie of all of the things that have happened. But it's a good ride, and it's part of the yeah of being an entrepreneur. We just were joking at the WhatsApp group that the 3 of us have, and we were like, okay, a couple of months ago we were like, what's happening with sales? Like, what's happening? What more? What do we need? And a lot, and now it's like, oh my God, it's so much sales, but what do we do? And so like, you aren't there's any point in where you are like, okay, I'm doing it. It's always struggle. It's a fun one.
Yeah, but you are doing it.
Thank you. I feel and thank you, but I honestly, on my heart, we don't feel that we are there yet, but not at all. I mean, we feel that it's a huge opportunity there, and
yeah,
it's like that anxiety to be where we know we can be, but it takes time, and that's the other thing that I've learned. It takes time. I mean, I don't believe in overnight success. I've been there in the past. I mean, not that to have the overnight success. I've been in the past to have that anxiety to have the overnight success, and I don't want. We feel that we're here for the long run, and we want to build a brand that our daughters could use and their daughters could use, and well, or their children. I mean, we feel this is like for the long run, for real.
How cool will that be? You need to come back on the podcast in 20 years.
Amen.
25 years when your daughter is using your granddaughter is using Pipa.
Can you imagine? Amen.
Yeah, right?
It's a blessing.
That's your invitation.
Yeah, of course. Let's put a date right away.
Yes, we'll put it in the calendars. All right, so what does the next like year look like, or 5 years, or like what's your dream?
Yeah, so basically right now, now that we started with Sprouts, we are going, or our plan is to start going stronger into retail. And yeah, so exploring other retailers opportunity. The other is expanding the product line. We have a lot of other products that launches that are coming, exciting ones, and then expanding internationally. So we have those three big goals. In the mid, in like mini goals, one of the things that we want to do, it's a lot of more, to have more presence with our consumers. I mean, we love doing these activities in which we can interact hand by hand with the creators, with the consumers, with the moms, to hear what they think, to give them tips, to, for example, be in sports events. We want to be there with the children. We don't, with the tweens. We don't want to be at that brand that's behind the computer and just looking at likes. We just want to like touch the girls and learn from them. And it's something that takes time. Yeah, it's costly, but it's something that we're gonna do for sure.
Well, stick with it. You have the recipe for success.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. All right, one last question, and then we'll do a fun lightning round.
Okay.
What's one thing you've learned about yourself through this process?
Oh my God. Okay. I haven't thought about this question, but I think let me see. Give me 10 seconds to think. I've learned that I have matured, and being my third company that I've started or been part of. Now I take things maybe less seriously, and understand that things take time, and maybe my ego isn't that around as it used to be. So I think it's something that comes with aging, but also with like being part of something that it's bigger than you.
Awesome. That's a great place to end. All right, so let's do a quick lightning round.
Let's do it.
The first product you can remember loving as a teen.
The waffles that I've scrubbed. I love that. Oh, and my mom's Evian water.
Oh, really? The Evian spray?
The Evian spray. I love that.
Yeah, that's so funny. Isn't that crazy? Do people still use that?
I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. Here, pay $20, $25 for a can of water to spray on your face.
I have like the big ones. The big.
Yeah, that's so hilarious. They did have those big ones. I wonder. It's so funny because those were popular here too at the same time when toners weren't. Like if I think back to again the way I destroyed my own skin, it was like with that acid toner from Clinique, that horrible exfoliating toner.
Oh, the green one?
I mean, it was like number 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yes.
Remember? Yeah.
I use that, of course.
Yeah.
Awful. Okay.
So I'm glad that more people have a toner in their skincare routine today.
Yeah.
Whether it's this kind of toner.
Yeah, that's not specifically a toner, but it's something that you could use to replace it. Yeah.
For sure. A beauty trend you hope Gen Alpha doesn't inherit from the rest of us.
Oh my God. Well, not using sunscreen. I wish.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Sunscreen. Yeah, right away. And that's something, and to be honest, that's something that they don't have like on their top of mind, like sunscreen is not, it's something they know they have to use, but it's not something that may be used daily.
Totally.
Yeah.
Your favorite snack?
My favorite snack, Unreal snacks. I love Unreal.
Oreos?
Unreal. You know the Unreal snack?
Oh, I do.
I love.
Yeah. They have a chocolate, like an M&M kind of, right?
It's with quinoa.
Yeah, those are delicious.
I like that.
I forgot about those. There was a time, like it was like a year ago, that I used to obsess over those. I would get them at Whole Foods.
Yeah, exactly. Those are
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, I need to go for a walk after this. I need air. I might go to Whole Foods and get myself a bag.
Send me a picture of what you get.
I'm going to. What's your most used emoji?
Let me see. Let's do it. Let's see.
Hmm. Let's
I think
pull them up.
I think it's the one with the smiley, like the one laughing, but like diagonal.
Oh, the tilted laugh?
Exactly. The tilted.
Yeah, the tilted laugh.
The tilted laugh. Okay, that one.
Mine happens to be an emoji of my cat that I made.
Okay, I can tell.
Yeah.
As soon as
Yeah.
we met, you just started sharing about your cat. So yeah.
Totally.
Okay, yes.
Totally. It's like,
Okay.
when you show people pictures of your kids.
Yeah.
That's
Of
me.
course.
I have emojis of my cat.
Love it. Love it.
Your guilty pleasure TV show when the kids are in bed.
I'd rather, let me see. The last one we saw was Your Honor. Did you see?
Oh, yeah, with
Yes.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
I don't know what's the name of the actor. The one
Yeah.
what's the name of the other series that is super famous? I mean,
Breaking Bad.
correct.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you watch it?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I just rewatched the whole thing again.
Really?
Like
No,
probably finished
I
it 2 months
saw that.
ago. Yeah.
I mean,
And then I started watching Better Call Saul.
I haven't seen that.
It's just as good. So
Okay.
good. A lot of the same characters. It's built around the crazy lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So fun.
I also like a lot reading. I like reading a lot. And
Mhm.
one of the guilty pleasures that Cody's got us into, it's romantic, the how do you what's the name of the genre? It's like it's like fantasy and romance
Yeah. Okay.
with the
Those novels.
with the dragons and all that stuff.
That's
I
hilarious.
I used to hate that, and now I'm like obsessed.
That's so funny. Is that what you're going to do when you get off the podcast?
Not sure, but maybe
Not
I can.
at all.
No, but I will share. I mean, Four Wing, it's like something that you must read. It's
That's so
really
funny. Yeah, text it to me.
Four Wings.
What's your sanity ritual? Like, what do you do to shut down?
I exercise,
Oh, really?
like working out. Yes, that's my sanity ritual. Like being,
That's cool.
yeah, working out. For
And where do you go? Where you go to a gym, or you do it at the house, or what?
I do well. Also, one of my alter egos. I'm like a, you know what's barre. It's like
Yeah.
a combination. I'm a bar coach. I
Oh, wow.
Mexico. So it's something I really, really, really enjoyed. And yes, I do it at home. And also I go to a gym, or I live by the beach. So I do a
Hmm.
lot of workout uh like outside. I really enjoy it.
Cool. I love that. All right, 2 more. A song that instantly puts you in a good mood.
Wow. Let me think. Right now I may say Taylor Swift,
Hmm.
because my children also love them. So
You're a Swiftie.
but I'm not a Swiftie. I'm like a new Swiftie.
Okay.
I haven't been a fan for a while, so but I love her now. And my kids
Cool.
love it. So instead of saying Baby Shark, I'll say Taylor Swift.
All right, last question. Finish this sentence. Motherhood taught me.
Like the reason to leave.
Aw.
I may say.
Wow.
Yeah. For me, it was a tough. That's up for another podcast. But for me, it was a tough journey to become a mother. So definitely, that's the answer.
All right. Well, when you come on in 20 years, we can talk about that. Our follow-up episode. Oh, Claudia, thank you. This is incredible.
Carm, you are the best. Thank you so much for my first English interview, for my first
That's right.
English.
Oh my God, you did fine.
I really enjoyed. And I think you're the best. Let me know when you run out of for any of our products.
I will, and I will drop links in the show notes so everybody can check out each of the products at the company's website. It's Pipa, what is it?
Pipastics.
Pipastics.com. You don't need to remember it. I'll drop the links into the show notes.
Or pipaskincare.com will redirect you to the...
Oh, there you go. Pipaskincare.com. All right, Claudia, thank you.
Thank you so much, Carm. Take care.
Okay, ciao.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you for listening to the Skincarma Pod. Find more insights, real talk, and reviews of my favorite skincare products on the Skincarma blog at skincarma.com. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please rate and review this episode. It helps me to reach more listeners. Ciao.